We have big fucking vests and backpacks. Everyone has at least 4 liters of blood.
No.
What are we?
I'm only carrying fucking 5 things of ammo. This shit sucks.
Yes, so what net are
Me
you?
too, but I got a machine gun, so what can I expect?
I mean, carrying more than that.
I'm disappointed the nose art is not noses.
Whew.
Do
Hey,
we
freelance,
have,
how you doing?
Radio IDs. Okay, not ID. What am I on about?
Rifleman
Check 60.
ideas.
It's been a while since we've had a good Barbie op, so... Gave them a pretty nice selection here just to go through it. A lot of different types of guns. A few different handguns. Again, stuff that I don't really see anyone else use. And then, you know, some traditional stuff if they really want it. Nothing on launcher. A few different helmets that'll work right. What do I want to put on? I'll put a cap down. Uniform's gonna stay the same. Uniforms, we got a big different choice for them if they want to look aesthetic. But also has a decent amount of protection. Then we got some backpacks, some radios, face wear. I don't care, so I let them take that all.
7.62 is only good for one thing.
And everything else is
Luckily, you
set
can
in
make
there.
everyone but the medic your ammo bitch, because I really want to hear that thing today.
Oh, in and out.
So I was hoping for a low turnout, and that's what I was getting, but now the major mass is coming in. This is probably going to start late because a bunch of people showed up late. So this will probably be about a 25, 30 person, maybe up to 35 person operation. Which, I only have 36 slots, so... It's whatever works. Yeah, freelance. It's been it was raining all of last night, raining this morning.
I don't know if I want
Bloodwind slept over, which was nice. She rarely does that, but spent the morning cuddling when I should have been working. No regrets. Otherwise, James, I'm doing all right. Today's AO, it's very simple. It's just a 2-island seek and destroy. The patrolling squad is all pirates. And I just realized that... Yeah, you should be set to normal. Your thing's freaking out. Where's my debug? Okay, no, I moved it further back. But yeah, lightly kitted, no body armor, a decent variation of weapons. Some that they do have access to in the arsenal, some that they do not. But I gave a pretty wide selection of stuff, just based off of what they wanted to get. Awesome, if you want the mod sets, do ! Discord, go to the mod sets category, and then download the HTMLs, and you can see everything there. The mod sets are too big to put in a command. I've actually looked into it. Good check. So Holy Light's actually going to field the M84. It only has the 250 round boxes. He's going to need an assistant for that. I mean, if I were to grab his kit... Hey, man, just shove 5 boxes in there, but he's heavily overweight. That's gonna mess with his stamina pretty hard. This is not an SCP op. It's it uses data expunged and redacted for a different reason.
No, you're gonna. I got the truly the best weapon here.
Then again, for what this campaign's gonna turn into, you could consider it that, but at the same time, it's not.
Correct.
What's this matchup? What?
No clue.
No problem, Skull.
No real teams. First 3 people go red, next 3 people go blue.
So they're probably gonna play Barbie for another 5-10 minutes. I opened the server 15 minutes early for them. I announced it, and we still have another 6 people coming in. So this is probably gonna turn into a 30-person op, which I wasn't hoping for, but I still got. So what can you do? And I believe Barbarian will be streaming an on-the-ground POV. So if you want to see that, you can do !multi and get a multi between my channel and his. He is
20 rounders.
Yeah,
going
he's
to be a
fucking-
team leader.
The optics are shit.
And we still have people coming in. I'm gonna clean up the bodies.
Sort of shit, the worse the optics are.
I'm just like,
Okay.
did you see a cam?
So what's funny about Archipelago is it's still not fully developed, so we have some islands here that are partially made. And then there's the latest one he's working on, which I believe is this one, where he's got some of it made. But I'm gonna laugh when we'll probably rotate this map out of the mod set and he'll like just add one of the bigger islands textures, so that'll be exciting to see. But all the middle islands are made right now. It's been making really good progress, the map dev. Plus, it's kind of cool to have maps in development in a mod set, because when we get an update for them, similar to when we had Gulf Coast on, we got an update for all the oil rigs like halfway through the mod set, so people then came back to it and started playing it again. It was fun.
With the idea that we're not going to be fighting like fucking Russians and shit, we're going to be fighting some bumfuck pirates. So I'm not expecting for them to have a lot of offense with no defense, so the 9mm should be enough. If they if they have any form of body armor, I'm as useful as nipples on a man. I'm going to be resorted.
What the hell are you doing? Sir? Sir? Stop it. Yeah, I didn't give any body armor to the pirates because they're pirates. Why would they have that, you know? Got a big mix of guns on them, though. I think I made like 10 or 12 different kits, but I'm only going to be using 8 for a squad to reinforce if I absolutely need to. Yeah, mainly AKs. We got a few interesting ones, though. I got a Galil in here, some M16 stuff. With PMags, of all things, you know?
Quick question.
Oh god, this drain's so quick.
Oh my god. It doesn't.
Oh my god, wait, is Galil actually taking a saga? Hold on, I gotta check this. Yeah, he's gonna take a saga. I was hoping someone would take that. It's such a silly gun, I love it.
100 rounds.
We only have 5-round magazines for it, which is really weird, but
If I do, then I've been doing my job.
that's okay. People are grabbing night vision too, so.
Send in.
I will admit, the only scope on these
I'm
guns.
getting my streak back and getting close to a 1-year base. I enjoy the music from that one stream you forgot about screenshots.
Hey, Himman, thanks for the 10-month resub. I don't remember that one. If you remember anything about the op, I'll remember, but where I forgot about screenshots, that's a tough one.
Aboot. If you want to load extra stuff into the Aboot, you can do so. Oh yeah.
The car with the Pepe on it? Oh, right, I played, That one I played, I think, the Keepers. It was either Keepers or Battle of Sejuk. They sound similar. Keepers goes more into drums. It does that, and then, unless you're talking about the development stream, then that one we played in Electric Swing batch, and I'm not supposed to do that because most of it's copyrighted. But I do it for development streams because it's just us having fun. But yeah, no, Battle of Sejuke's more in the vocals, and then Keepers is more with the drums and that little thing. I just like to keep it varied. Op is fine, they're still in development. I'm going to open the server up earlier. Then again, this is going to be the last Sunday where I have a Tier 2 op. It's going to be changed to public ops because I have to remake, I had to redo my schedule. So what I'm doing here is going to be moved to a Thursday op slot at 4. I might push it back to 5 because I'm considering if I want to keep doing BIA ops. I might just take like 2 weeks off and see what happens. And then I'm hoping that'll get us less numbers, because how these ops are done, they're based off of some stuff I read about, like, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. But it was 6-man teams doing some nefarious stuff and getting a bunch of pieces to make something. But the result of this mini campaign is going to be a massive underground complex they're going to have to clear. And I need to start on that because underground complexes take a lot to build, a lot to adjust, and a lot to playtest. But at least I have a new seamless teleport script that's on the market that I can use, so. What up?
Is it going to be nighttime?
Is it nighttime right now?
Well, we have night vision and shit, so.
Yeah, it's because these were made for, like, a campaign.
Okay, cool.
We don't need sticking in.
I love how someone's also rocking the M1 Garand. That's like the dumbest gun you can bring, and there's multiple people bringing it. That's an M14 right there, though. L1A1. Another L1A1. That's like the SIG 20G. That's one of the weird guns we have.
Yeah, I'm not a grenadier. I'm a rifle.
I'm a grenadier.
Two grenadiers.
Oh, god damn it.
And we have the MP5S with the frickin' grenadier weapon on. I love that too. Did I pray this morning? Okay. Oh,
It's gonna be easy today.
I prayed with Bloodwing. Does that count? M1 Garand is a fun gun, but I mean, again, we have a lot of different guns in the arsenal here for their choice. I love how they're also going for the super lawn antenna LR, because that has the most range, but they're not really going to need that for this.
Hey Richard, you already get brief?
No, I'm waiting on the doc, just answering questions.
So
Maybe.
Maybe.
Listen, here for the pre-brief. Can I get a quick quick overview?
Alright, I'll give it over radio to keep it simple.
Send in goats.
You guys are a contracted group. You've been contracted by the Indonesian government to clear out 2 islands filled with pirates. These pirates have a varied amount of weaponry. Not really anything for body armor. They also do have a few statics that they might use as defensive or offensive equipment, either mounted in boats or just on the defensive. We are, hold on. There's not really much else than that. You're just clearing 2 islands filled with pirates.
Oh, okay.
There is a story behind this, but we'll get there. Yes, they have boats, but I mean, you might see them, you might not. You know what? I am gonna make a quick boat patrol. But the whole point is, depending on which island they go first, they'll probably go for this one because it's closer. But there's boats on both islands. It is just the 2 marked islands.
Cool.
They have very little space.
Other things, we might see civilians on the northern island, not necessarily the southern one, because that used to be a military position during World War II, but it was abandoned. So make sure you check fire. Otherwise, expect the southern island to be more militarily occupied, while the northern one is more civilian-based. So that won't affect their gear. I'm just saying based on terrain.
Also, because if they have armed boats, we kind of don't want to be in boats for that long.
Yeah. You want to just...
Yeah, just do south, like...
Yeah, they're thinking about armed boats. I'm not going to answer a question regarding it, though, unless they ask. But I thought armed boats versus unarmed boats might be too unfair, so...
2 squads each for each of these compounds, and then just sweep.
The little gulf up there, farthest as possible, is very nice. I like how it look.
I don't know what to say to that.
I'm gonna take Bravo.
How many hours do I have in this game? It's over.
I will do 1 and 2.
I mean, hell. Let me tab out and check.
I hope you don't snag any of those kids.
12,149.
If that's more
4 years of work.
Probably do 2 squads or something.
Yeah. I mean, if we're all inserting there, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go and see what happens.
Barb stream bork, that sucks.
Oh, Alpha's ready to move out.
Wait,
So it's Delta, I'm gonna mount in boats momentarily.
He's the only one that gave me a stream, so if we don't have anything on the ground, then I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, go grab a boat. Oh, my bad. Skelly, since you were in the airport, we're just gonna, like, move across the island.
Alright, so 1 boat's off. Looks like we're gonna have another 3 teams worth of dudes, maybe a 5th.
Alpha's ready to step up.
Charlie's a 5-man, even though we have like 5 groups of people, so I don't know what's up with that. We have this 1 boat, which is going slow. I'm also gonna set the global skill here. Gonna be a bit nicer because of the circumstances. We're gonna go with 90, 25, 50, 45. So a little bit less spotting in case they go on the boats, because I don't really want some bank to coast actions unless I'm directly there to micro it. And a little less accuracy because this is going to get a little more on the CQB end, and 35% at a very close range is still pretty accurate. And I'm just trying to make sure these guys have fun. At least that's what I got in my server testing, so... Don't get me wrong, if they close the distance within 10 meters, I could set that accuracy coefficient to 0 and they're still gonna get shot. So...
Alpha's landed.
We'll see how things go. Have I seen Black Lagoon? I've seen a little bit of it, but... I'm not really, fun fact, not really an anime fan. That's more Bloodwind shtick.
Bravo's gonna roughly follow blue line.
Good copy, we're gonna stick to your left side.
Alright, Charlie's gonna just head to the wharf and see if we can stop other people from coming in.
Is that Luxie with his magazine pouch open for his MG?
Spread out, we don't know if there's mines. I mean, these loadouts are
I didn't put any mines for this mission. There will be mines in future missions, but again, I wanted to build their kits based off of what was there. I think that's just a glitch on Luxie's end.
Delta's landed. We're a bit to the west. We're going to go east towards the objective.
So yeah, there's not really any ground vehicles for these guys to use, but, you know, engaging here, this 8-man squad will come up.
Sneaky stuff.
Alpha spot to engage.
Bravo set, ready.
Alright, so that just happened. You're hearing Galil fire with the Saga. That is loud, man. They sound excited because of that gun, man. You're hearing that MG fire off. I am going to quickly grab a squad here.
Alpha is enemy boat east-northeast.
What the hell?
Delta's entered on the southwestern side of OJ1.
One is clear. Rather, the northeastern side of one is clear.
Thanks, inside.
Charlie's just reaching the road bend.
Little lag spike there. Don't know what that was about. I'm gonna keep these guys on patrol. I'm having this boat start to come in here. They're cautious because of the I think it's the ground terrain, but
Delta's preparing to move south to OBJ2 along the path.
We have eyes on a boat heading straight towards this island from the northern island.
Bravo's gonna head straight south from our position. Head south.
What?
Looks like they're heading for the wharf.
Okay.
Requesting a second team to come help us at the wharf.
Oh man, they're not even doing the get out order.
Delta shifting to the west side of OBJ2. We're about to enter now along the path.
Charlie engaging in contact from the beached enemies.
Alright, let's take care of bodies here.
I have handhelds. I have only 2.
Delta's encountered a dish girl, currently moving clear.
Yeah, so I want to get him out because he was going in the bathroom there, but yeah, I pretty much schwacked Iopus there. You gotta check your sides before you breach, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, I'm gonna put one reserve squad of pirates down on the island itself. And I'll go ahead and RC this guy. Since I've noticed AI pathing on these islands tends to be a little awkward, that's okay. I'm gonna come down here and be a little bit of a nuisance. It's a tier 2 op, 1 life, so I'm not going to try to kill them all, but I will definitely at least hit one, shoot around the second. Hearing that Saga fire off again.
Alpha's pushing into 3.
So again, 3 shots around him. Give him a seek and destroy order. Oh, there's 2 guys back here that are hurt.
Delta here, objective 2, the allies being down. We're going to continue moving out eastward towards objective 3 and 4.
Alpha's currently in 3 clearing.
Alright, I'm gonna grab 5 of these guys, put them on a rubber dinghy.
Green line, southwest-ish area. Delta's picked up a PKM and a RPG at this time.
Those guys moved to get out.
This is so good.
Oh, they cable tied a dude.
RPG.
Hi for Alpha.
This is hi, send message.
We have taken 1 times hostage, or rather prisoner. Can we extract some information from him, or?
Do you speak French, or whatever the hell they speak?
Actually I do, yeah.
I'll give you points for trying, but he's not gonna talk, so just shoot him.
Second boat coming towards the island.
Okay, then he's dead to us.
He executed him with the fucking SUG at 12! You just hear that one gunshot! Oh, that's funny. Oh, he's dead to us. Pow! Fuck's sake.
Repeat, another boat coming towards the wharf.
They just blew up Galil, but he also took a machine gun. He's taking a lot of machine gun.
Delta's shifting along the southwestern road to start moving towards OJ4 and dealing with any QRF that may come. QRF on, coming from the northeast again towards the wharf.
Alpha currently has...
Oh, there goes the boat.
Southwest of Objective 3.
Gotta have him swim over here. Yanni just got blown the hell back by something. Get my RPG out. It's a PMC. There's not really any war crime in that can be recorded, you know?
Delta AI is countering with RPGs from a bunker position between Objective 4 and 3.
This guy got left.
Hey, Charlie, to other spot, does anyone include the wharf?
Oh, he was the acting SL. That's gonna make, that's gonna ungarrison all these units. Whoops! Got to check that. That's okay, it means just some people are gonna start swarming up. That'll actually add a little bit of dynamics to, this.
Alpha's currently 50%, personal down, we're dealing with it.
Delta's got a couple of down, should be up soon. Bravo's in a similar situation.
So those guys are now running up. They're dealing with Yanni back here.
Bravo is at the bunker southeast of Objective.
Yeah, no more QRF's gonna come in here. Hopefully that guy will get to shore and do a little bit of flanking.
Alpha is mostly cleared Objective 3. We're gonna continue once we're mostly up again.
Alright, easiest way to find where he is, oh, he's, why isn't he tied to his group then? Granted is, but... Probably they have extras forming up in other squads or something, I don't know.
Charlie, to other call signs, we got another boat coming from the bearing 80 from the wharf, heading southwest right towards Objective 4.
Ooh, grenade got me. I knocked someone over. I think that was Quasi. Oh, he just comes in and I shoot him. I feel bad. That's the M84 suppressing up. He's got 250 bullets to work with there. You know, I think the one thing I might have forgotten in this is spare barrels. Alright, this guy's almost made it to shore. The one survivor.
Just move through that road.
I've got an FAL. And I can't go fully auto. Again, not gonna try to kill everyone like I do on Fridays, but I'll definitely go for some harassment. Ah, I just got hit. Alright, they were tracking me pretty well. Meanwhile, these guys still fighting up the forest here. Alright, 556 Galil.
Alpha's gonna join friendly forces near the bunker.
I think my teammate just got oofed to high health.
Alpha's tanking right.
Ooh, and I just got shot. Alright, let me delete that. I'll keep some of the bodies by that boat. Granted, your best bet's gonna be to, I guess, go get a boat and follow the bullets. He late joined.
Alpha's pushing objective 4 along the beach.
Those moving down towards objective 4 along the road.
These guys are firing up here with that HMG, which is pretty nice. Guys are dealing with 2 LMG guys that are coming down. But yeah, by now it's just swarm tactics here. I'm going to set these guys to aware. And, I mean, at this rate, we'll probably get to, I'm going to say, an hour and a half in terms of op time, which is pretty nice. I'm going to have him shift that gun that way.
We are free here.
What I'm supposed to do is break this guy into his own unit. That way it doesn't affect the garrison. Oh, yeah. Chinese Type 56.
Alpha's entering
I hear
objective 4.
voices.
Just east of objective 4.
I got some of them with a grenade, but that much.
What was it? Because, like, the shots was that.
Nah, I'm telling you, it was a fucking bug shot that killed him.
Objective 4 is clear. We've secured 1 times low Dishka.
Yeah, so Holy's switching the M84 for that. See how one's taken. So I'm gonna go ahead, delete some more bodies.
Southwest?
Yep, boat. Friendly.
You good?
One guy in a boat.
Since they call Granite as friendly, so there won't be a blue-on-blue incident. Alright, let's grab this guy, do a little bit of flanking here. Yeah, again, just a nice op where they can play with some of the guns we never let them play with. Panic.
Devil's moving southeast along the road out of objective 4. The Y junction is going to move and hit objective 6 from the southwestern side.
We're getting contact push.
Bonjour, monsieur. Check your flank.
Charlie, you with Bravo?
Hey, Bram, we're with Bravo.
We traded.
How is Bravo doing? Do you need help?
Bravo's up.
They seem to be doing alright.
There goes Brazzy again.
Around us.
FM. We're passing just to your southwest.
Yeah, got him. Chesrick took the brunt of it.
Oh, I only hit you once. You only let me get one bullet out.
Copy that.
Yeah, usually I'll say something witty to give them a chance for them to, you know, 360 shoot me in the back or something. Most of them know my voice by heart because I pull that stuff. He's still alive, so.
Yep, we're gonna be
Like
behind you.
Tempestal got oofed pretty hard here, but I haven't seen a single KIA yet, which is good. Dutch Eagle disconnected. Not sure if that was the lag. I didn't see him die. Put an explosive over there.
Alpha's flanking right round it.
Russ went too far to the right, got exposed. Another thing is these AI don't actually have that many mags. Like, some only have a single extra mag, some have 2, maybe 3 tops. So, you know, they don't really last that long in a fight. That also kind of denies ammo to these guys. Looks like Granite landed the boat right there. But as they clear this area out, we have a boat that got sunk over here. I don't know what that's about. Might have been Dutch Eagle's boat, I don't know.
Alpha, you good?
Second.
Alpha, are you good?
Yeah.
Ooh, Galil got caught in the open by this one dude. He's way on his own, and he just got mag dumped. I get it, you know, he's got the shotgun, he's having fun, but at the same time, he can't run off on his own like that.
Charlie's wearing the northern part of this.
Because, you know, even though I turn the accuracy lower than it usually is. Yeah, and the Grenadier rounds are going to hit Galil.
Let's go low.
Marker 6 is clear.
Hey, firm.
Big ouch.
Southwest of 6 is not clear, though.
Southwest of 6 is clear, that's where...
Alright, I'm going to start getting
alright,
some random civilians here. Alright, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like those. I'm selecting the group module. I don't know why that's not being done, but we're going to, First off, let me get Prozzy back to Skelly and hope Prozzy's internet stops crashing him. There's Skelly.
Bravo's gonna push at 6 to 8.
Contact in the woods.
And they're gonna clear out those remaining contacts. So let's get some men from just the standard civilian category here.
Delta's moving southeast for Nova J6, hitting objective 7 from the west side.
Alpha's with you.
Ready. Standing by. Wait.
This should be more than enough, because I don't want random Chernaris civilians. And I don't want random, Takistani, you know, it's the clothing doesn't fit right, so if I have to manually grab them, that's fine. Alright, 100 random, and then I can always delete the extras that go in places that they shouldn't, and this is a bit too much for this area, which is fine. I can go ahead and, some of the excess. So another thing I'll quickly do, let's make sure these guys are set to careless hold fire. That way when the bullets start flying in this area, I can put them all in an animation.
They were saying they got nothing there.
Copy that.
Suggesting that the QRF-26 might be, like, the QRF.
I forgot to replace that position because this specific cord model, which is unique for us, they don't have any ammo in it.
Screw that guy.
They,
Nice coming on.
Stupid turret.
I love how you guys dumped him and he's still wiggling the fucking turret.
God, he scared the shit out of me.
Objective 8 is clear. Objective 7 is clear.
Alpha's gonna move back to the boats and bring them somewhere here.
FM. Everyone
No, it's Archipelago. What's that?
And meet up at the supply wharf. Supply wharf is being overlooked by 2 sentries from the other fucking docks from across the fucking river.
And then come pick us up on the northeastern side, the northern side of objective 6 at the coastline.
Boat bearing 340 coming towards us.
Search that while we're frag. Search the area.
I love T4 Beta because we can hear their voices locally.
Nope, no penalties.
Owie. No, that teleports through Ace. I just never use it, and I'm trying to train myself to use it because it's better than the Achilles version. And yeah, listening to people locally is T4 Beta. It's just a mix of me changing how I do things as well as T4 Beta is a new addition for TSB itself, so. Deja vu.
Kelly, you good over there? Delta's good. We're just sending 2-3 guys to get 3 boats and bring around to the northern side. Roger. Bravo's hoofing it back towards the supply wharf. Hey, firm. We're gonna head. The range squad of Delta is gonna head to the northern side of Objective 6.
Charlie's also heading back to the supply wharf.
I believe there were boats at the supply wharf, so we could either use those or use them to get ours.
Did someone dead just say the thing we've been talking about for the past 4 minutes?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring some boats out so they can try to recover theirs. The issue is, the AI are not really good at driving boats on this map because of all the shallow parts. It freaks them out. Alright, so I'm going to give a get out marker over here. And we'll do another one right here. Yeah, Barb is not having a good time here. Something's wrong with his ace right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Barbarian started talking shit and then suddenly disconnected.
Quick questions. Anyone bringing back all the boats to the supply wharf, or are we all going?
I thought that was
Boats at
also
the
doing
supply
that.
wharf.
Rest in peace,
Delta's
Barb.
definitely bringing 3 around if there's not enough.
Yeah.
PC on the microwave, his arm is... Wow.
Boats far east from supply
Ouch.
wharf.
Delta copies.
Charlie cop.
Oh, it just won't go that way.
Both seem to be speeding up towards us.
V-bed boats.
I guess we hold the supply wharf for now then.
Yeah, boats are off the incoming on supply wharf.
Here, since I clearly see people up there.
ribs dealt with.
One of the ribs is still up, it's turning away now.
Outside would be...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have him pull back.
Up with an RPG.
Here, I'm gonna get an extra RPG, dude. I'm gonna take a few guess shots here.
Recommend we go to LV 9 and then push lumber camp, Janitiva, Old Temple, and then just...
Charlie's gonna head for Walker there. We don't cross over the sentry gun's path.
RPGs from northeast. Oh, someone doesn't know that they have a max range kick.
You know what? For that comment, get a cord out. Alright, we'll play max range then. Okay. Get the cord out. That's okay. Let's lower it a little bit.
Alpha's mounting up. Alpha's moving. Bro, you want me to fire back?
That was a bit delayed, but we're finally moving out.
Alpha's gonna push the Bravo.
Charlie has landed at LZ Megaherp.
Objective 1, lumber camp is clear.
Alright, a few things I want to do right now. Let's get our ambient animation going for the civilians. Let's see, scroll down, down. Hiding civilian, combat ready, false. Highlight those dudes, highlight these dudes. Highlight those dudes. Actually, no, we're gonna have them follow that boat in. Barbarians down, they're firing up there. Now, let me go ahead.
Objective 2 has civilians in it.
Get a squad to go in there. Picking granite up over there.
Enemies in 3.
That driver, man, I really want him to drive faster. Otherwise, spawn another group up here. Have them come down. Granite just bailed out. Alright, time to be pirates.
LD not there for the Samsung Pirates.
Be advised, Objective 3 is heavily garrisoned.
Yep,
And I died. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy out, put some RPGs up there. And that actually blew them both up. Wow, okay, wasn't expecting that. Meanwhile, this group's still dealing with this one MG guy marauding around. They've had a few casualties to that machine gun guy, but yeah, they're all kind of spread out right now.
Della's using boats to catch up with the land northeast of Objective 3.
Be advised, 3 is heavily garrisoned.
Hey, firm, that's how we're hitting from an unknown angle.
This is Bravo, where in between Objective 2 and 3, 3 is heavily garrisoned to do support.
Bravo, be advised, Alpha is enemies in between 2 and 3.
I've checked all these kits myself. If they're having trouble killing these guys, I need to check their aim.
I'm so awake, he's with me. Can you pass on my ass, mate? Pass on my ass.
Yeah, so I tried to get that AI to come around. That didn't really work too well. Now did it. So this team is entirely down. I don't know what happened to them.
Pushing in for the northeastern side, times now.
But again, it's a nice testament to once you have one squad go off and do its own thing, it's kind of screwed. And that's pretty much what happened there. Though they were fighting 3 dudes. So I don't know.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I'm not gonna go for a capture play, not today. Most of them are dead, yeah. Fuck it.
I was hoping for this.
Oh yeah.
Alpha currently combat ineffective. AI headshot 4 of us within less than a minute.
Let's keep this realistic.
Bravo's
Let's not use
holding at
radios.
objective 3.
Yep.
The reeds to the south of objective 3 are flooded with enemies.
Good copy. We will push up there once we're combat effective again.
Delta's gonna move east objective 4 and go north to south.
Sorry, I pulled you guys early because some of you started dying. What got you, by the way?
There's a boat right down there.
Yeah.
I put like 2 M1 grand clips into a guy and he didn't. Wasn't affected.
Yeah. Then
Which guy?
I have no idea. Some guy. He had a. I have no idea. I just saw a guy on beach. I shot a guy. Guy didn't go down.
I didn't have that issue. I just shot them with the frickin'.
I don't know what to tell you, because everyone you've hit so far has been copies of guys you killed on the other island already, so... I mean, there's bodies in the boat, but they're all dead, so maybe you were shooting at them, I don't know.
I think it might have been the boat. I swear they don't... Like, it's either the animation to go into, or something. It appears they don't die.
Yeah.
And then I saw the line of guys, and I was like, ah, fuck.
It's whatever.
Alpha's currently moving on the ridge to flank the enemy.
When they ask what happened, I can be like, yeah, you guys don't talk over 50.
It's adventure time.
Delta here. We've got a D30 in a north side of objective 4.
Alright, send these guys in. They're on the D30, that's just a little hidden Easter egg thingy. And then these guys are... they're sticking to their patrol. Some of them kind of stuck in the rock, but that's okay. See if I can get them to fold in instead. Yeah, it doesn't help that one group went up there, because apparently no one was communicating on 5-0, but... oh well. And then this guy has become one with the rock, so I'm gonna delete him. I don't know, I mean, we saw when the entire force moves together, they're able to do a lot, but once you start separating them out, they'll start getting screwed. So again, classic testament to what always happens in TSB. So they just blew up the D30. This guy's getting shot at over here.
At least I'm stuck here with Cookie Man.
Alright, we'll adjust those guys back. Barb, there's no AI invincibility. Like... I'll have to look at your stream, but everyone you've killed, you've already killed, like, on the other island, so... Shrug. Like I said, like, I'm lazy by nature. I'm not gonna make, like, 50 or 60 custom kits. This one I've only made, like, 12. And I'm only copy and pasting 8, but if you're talking about that boat is off of the 8 we've already copy and pasted, and every single 8-man squad is that one, so...
Delta to a squad situation.
Yeah, and I've even lowered the skill that what I normally do.
We're getting shot from the
And I think they just shot at their own dudes.
Anyone?
Bravo, Charlie.
Bravo is still holding at objective 3.
Charlie.
I'm pretty sure Charlie got rickety wrecked.
Rickety.
Hey, firm. Objective 4 has been cleared. We're going to move southwest from objective 4 and relinking just south of objective 3.
I lowered accuracy by 10 because helps a little bit in jungle environments unless you're like super close, and then spotting by 5 because it did have a noticeable difference when players were on boats, because you noticed that these guys weren't shooting at the other island, trying to be nice with that, because again I didn't give the players any scopes. Wanted to keep it short range.
That was taking contact between objective 4
and then, you know, when I engaged them, it was just for suppression.
We're gonna pin to them then.
Bravo's pushing east out of objective 3. We're gonna.
Yeah, so you hear them saying, "Where was that? What was shooting at me?" And, you know, that's what I wanted to go for. Is this guy's spraying bullets all over the place. He's just hitting the ground more than anything.
We don't want to get surrounded.
Let's see, what can I delete in terms of bodies? We can delete everything off of this island.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
That should be a-okay. Why were objectives empty? What, you mean on the tail end? That's because I RC'd a unit that was the commander for all the units, so it made some start running up. But that's also kind of makes sense. You know, if there's a massive fight and it's getting louder and louder, people are going to push off of whatever the hell they're doing and go deal with that. Also, the objective I gave was just clear the island.
6 men.
I didn't give you any specific places to clear, just clear the island. Otherwise, you'd think I'd give you a specific location. That SIG, man. That's just a loud gun. It sounds so sexy. And I think that bush just saved this dude. Pretty beat up, though. The U.S. Army has a Twitch channel. I mean, they have a Twitch group, but it's not really... Like, some are Army guys, some aren't, but... I don't know, ever since they ooh-oohed on Twitter, everyone's had their panties in a twist over them.
Hey, 4 is not clear.
We cleared it out, we started converting back to it. It's probably QRF.
Yeah, so this is... These guys are a squad I had patrolling up to the lumber mill and back, so... And then these guys were a squad that was back here, and they're now starting to sweep in, but they're also part of another group, which I think VCOM is having these guys all sweep around. Yanni, I think, just went down. Prazi's being worked on.
Full enemy squad on the road.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a wide flank here. These guys are coming up as well. It's because, again, they're kind of separating out too much. These guys are getting separated. I mean, these guys would hear them locally, because I know I do. Now some fire from up the slope here. But yeah, again, just a testament of when they're all the players are together, when they're all uniform in a battle line clearing an island, it works. When they start really separating out, it starts to not work.
Bravo, how are you handling that contact?
I was getting fired on from his right, didn't see him in time. And then I got dudes that are still stuck back here, so I'm gonna...
Alpha, any eyes on Bravo?
Group them all over here. Separate them out. Same with these guys. Group them all out. Have them push. Oh, is my mic cutting out now too? Lovely. I mean, I'm watching the OBS track now. Nothing seems to be cutting in and out, so... Barb, I think that's just your headset, because I know your headset does that. It's been doing that every Friday night fight we've been shoutcasting, so I think that's just you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Bravo, you good?
Alpha, if you want to catch head up to Objective 4, check on Bravo. Contacts to your southeast, close.
Yeah, good copy. We're gonna head for.
Gonna repace some of these guys because they're doing the thing where you break them apart, they stop moving.
That's why Holland playing on an arm.
Alright, reinforcements are coming up over here to help these guys out.
As a script.
This is Bravo. Hi.
Bravo, we're coming back, moving up to you since we lost contact. Alpha's already ahead of us.
You still have this one guy. I also want to point something out. Now that they're actually, like, we're having some players die and stuff, I'm not seeing anything anymore because we just let it fall to the AI at this point. Yes, it's one life. I thought that guy just shot his friendly there. I was about to freak out. But yeah, we have had some people die, unfortunately, but because of a miscommunication on an LZ.
come on your fucking north side to assist.
Might RC that guy and attack him on the rear, but I think the AI are doing a good job pathfinding, even though, admittedly, on this map, the AI kind of suck in the jungly bits for pathfinding, but that's any jungle. There's just so many assets on the ground, the AI get a little confused.
Alpha 3 clearing for us.
On it.
The bright side, though, this will end early, so
I don't want to lose people.
the tier 3 op's going to be the shipwreck op I've offered on a few Mondays. I got to reconfigure tier 3 assets to,
Yep, nothing.
Alpha, are you holding or are you moving into the ruins?
Now we're clearing because we had enemy.
I have to remake it a bit, take the zombie stuff out and put the, put the finished stuff in.
Set up around Bravo and help them on the left and right flank.
Only 2 packs down scale,
Yeah,
you should
probably.
be okay.
That's literally what they're doing.
Copy, we'll run you.
Alright.
Hey, hi. These dudes are literally keyholing us through reefs.
Accuracy is 25% compared to my standard 35, so...
They are insane. They are super insane.
What's the spotting at?
45, which is 5 below my standard 50. You have to understand, when you get the AI lower and lower, the CPU gets less and less bottleneck, so they'll start being better. It's an inverse.
Alpha Jacket's been recleared.
This is probably going to be one of those ops where I put the feedback request up, but I don't even read it, because you're just going to get a bunch of angry people getting mad about getting shot in the jungle. But what can you do?
Everyone else good? Can we go?
That guy's stuck in a rock. I know what these guys are capable. I mean, we just saw them clear an entire jungle island, and it was fine, but because they had the strength and mass, and it forced it, because I put their start zone right here, so I knew they were going to come here, and then form a battle line blob, and kill everything. When you give them this big of an island, and only 3 of the squads get here, 2 of the squads move in while one's still landing, another one goes over here on its own and dies, they don't, like, I don't get to force them in that situation anymore as a player base. So they'll go off, do their own thing, thinking, you know, even though they weren't really communicating on this one, which actually, no, that's a lie. They were communicating on this main island here. But with all these different angles to cover, and they are only focusing on one spot, not focusing on their flanks, groups are going off on their own and getting killed. Then you add a little too much chaos for them to handle, and it all falls apart. So that's why I'm kind of hoping for me to continue this campaign when I do it on a Thursday, when there's less people, and it's going to force them to communicate more because they'll have less units to deal with. Hopefully we should see an improvement, because usually you see an improvement on these large, when I lower the player base number. That was a major miss on that RPG.
Alpha's in the first construction.
I'm gonna copy paste these guys. I want them to come back. So yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. SLs, Karn, Skelly, Iopis, and I don't know who the squad leader was in the other group that got captured, but you know, again, people that should be that are good at coordinating. They're just not speaking too much today.
Watch your fire!
Hey, it's time to do the executions! Executions! Execution! And it was Clueless, the other one.
Medic! Full security.
That's fine. He's fine. He took 1 to the head. He's not gonna die.
Oh, you don't all need to fucking bandage him.
Hello, boys.
Hi, Clueless.
Hello.
It's not good. You can shoot, if they have a helmet, you can shoot them in the head if they were fully mediced up, and they'll usually wake up. Unless it's a 12.7. If you get hit in the head with a 12.7, you're not waking up. That's just how Arma works.
No?
Oh my god.
Well, Barb, you saw me shoot Clueless. I said he was gonna wake back up, and he literally woke back up.
Thank you, go back on yelling.
Yeah.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing. It's okay. I'm sorry that you're salty because your squad went off in a different vector and got shot to death, okay? Nothing I can do about that.
Oh, this is a map asset. Fuck you. Also, the blue barrel.
But Barb is right. If you're the type of Zeus to, like, execute your players after making them wait around for so long, unless you, like, RC and say, hey, they're all dead, I'm sorry, I gotta kill you because, you know, everyone else is dead and there's no chance of rescue, then I get it. Map assets 1, Holy Light 0, what does that even mean? I don't know. Let's fire some RPGs. Angry. See, my RPG hit the tree. It didn't hit Holy Light, so whatever hit Holy Light was a different dude.
Seen a contact already. Get up.
That was my last guy there. I mean, I got 2 more over here, but they're not really cooperating, so. Just heard that Saga fire off. And now there's... Why are there 3 dudes on their own running? Oh, no, it's because these guys are probably going for their radio gear. Okay.
Like, I literally just got killed because of the slaughter.
We want to pull this dish since it was shooting at us earlier.
Okay. You know what? Because I'm hearing them talk about... They're complaining about the takiness of some of these guys. So let's fact check this for the record. I'm going to do chest shots. Alright, and I am going to get the weakest gun we have in the arsenal, which would be a 9P5 SD. Because it's suppressed. Let's see it. We'll do full metal jacket. Because I will admit, I didn't test every single gun, because that would have been way too damn long, but let's see it. Single shot. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. That was in his arm. Oh, look. 1 to the chest. 1 to the chest. Weakest gun I got is suppressed 9mm because the muzzle velocity is going to be lowered because of it. And I just one-shot all of them. Ricochet is a thing in Arma, yes. Here, let's try an M1 Garand. Because some of the guys that were having issues were using M1 Garand. So let's try that. I was using FMJ? Okay. Nope, you're right, even though that's what they should take in that situation. But fine, fine. Alright, I'm using FMJ.
Alpha's gonna demo the
Here,
cache.
let's look back. Arsenal. Let's go back to the SD.
Bravo 2AC stepping up.
JHP.
Cache is dead in the warehouse.
Copy. Looks like OBJ7's clear.
1. 1. That hit the frickin' branch. That missed. 1. 1. 1. 1. I'm not aiming for the head. I'm just hitting him in the chest. Shrug.
And we took no casualties in the process. We also didn't give up any information.
Like I said, they don't have any body armor. I tested their uniforms.
Delta is Fort Nair to the east, including the AO.
Negative, as I, yeah, it's not.
Believe the island is clear then? Alpha, Bravo, Charlie?
I have nothing to contradict that.
This is high. Confirm. Islands are clear.
This is Charlie confirming for everyone else that the island is clear.
I don't know, Loke. I don't know.
That's not part of what...
It's vanilla ragdoll. We do have a mod that if an AI with body armor gets hit too many times, they will, they'll, like, grab their chest and shit. Alright, this is high. I'm going to go ahead and index.
Roger.
Since no one's communicating anyway. Alrighty.
Index.
I totally forgot.
Oh, that didn't last long.
So, I mean, it wasn't supposed to last long. So again, announcement-wise, because of my IRL schedule and the ops I want to do compared to all others, because I have to organize them, starting next week, this will become the public ops slot. Tier 3 slot will be unaffected, but Tier 3 slot will be at like 2:30 to 4:30, so it'll give the 2 hours as we'll restart the finish campaign. And this will become like a 90-minute public slot, and I am exchanging my Friday slot for a Thursday slot at the same time, and Ark has already agreed to me on that. So that Thursday slot will continue this campaign. I'm hoping we'll get less players so I can, balance it better. Overall, two major complaints I heard was some of the AI were apparently tanking rounds. At the end of the stream, just before we indexed, I took a squad of dudes, grabbed the MP5 SD, which is the weakest gun in all of that arsenal, and I shot dudes in the chest and was able to one-tap them twice. So, literally 2 squads of dudes. So I don't know what was the issue with people being invincible. I do know that there was a sit-down turret in the first island. That was one of Makarov's TSB assets. I forgot to replace it because it doesn't have any ammo. But you guys killed him in the first shot, but he was still in the sit animation, so I had to G key him to get him out. So that might have made it look like he was invincible, but in reality, he was already dead. And then maybe it was some of the guys in boats weren't slouching over properly to show that they were dead, because it looked like that might have been part of the situation. So we'll I don't know. I can assure you, you were one tapping, or at the very least 2 tapping them if you hit them in the limbs. Because if I were to, I said you were fighting pirates. Pirates don't have body armor. If they did, that would be kind of fucked, because I do my best to try to balance these guys out for you. Plus, this was an op where we could play with a lot of the weird fun guns that I don't see enough Zeuses use, because, why not? So, hope you guys had fun. Overall, one last thing I'm going to point out is First Island, you did super well on. Communication was good. You guys, it was a bit of a tactical blob, but it was enough to kind of cover one side of the island to the other, cleared everything. That all kind of fell apart on the second island, because one group went off on their own. They got killed off. I captured 3 of them, put them in the middle of the island. The rest of you... one squad was still regrouping, 2 others were pushing in, and they had a pretty tough time, and then another squad went off on their own, almost got killed off too. But AI pathfinding through the jungle is shit. Speaking of jungles, I did turn down accuracy and spotting for this mission because I knew it would be jungle warfare, but there is a point where if you have an AI within 10 meters of you, I can put that accuracy down to 0, and he's still going to eventually hit you in the first or, honestly, like the 3rd or 5th shot. So, keep in mind of that. If you got rolling hills and jungle, AI are going to be able to keep hole, and there's nothing I can do about that. So study the terrain, team leaders make your decisions, and try to work with it. That's all I got. Squads, go ahead.
No issues in Alpha. Alpha did great. We had no issues with enemies tanking too much or anything, all just 1 or 2 shots. The only issue we had was that AI, even at 200 meters at times, would just... At one point, we literally had 4 people getting headshot down within like a minute or less from like 200 meters, which was pretty fucking insane. Other than that, no issues. Worked with Scully on the first island. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have split up that much on the second one, but it worked out somehow. Bravo.
Bravo was great. A little rambunctious, but overall pretty good. Yeah, I did feel a little accurate on the second island, not so much the first one.
So again, to explain why that's the case, I have all the AI spawned in beforehand because it makes it easier on me, especially if I crash and it breaks all the garrisons. So that much AI will bottleneck the CPU, so they will all behave more unintelligently, if that makes sense, because that many AI running calculations to aim and shoot just overpowers any CPU. But once you take out 50% of them, aka the first island, then their calculations will act a little more smoothly. And that's why they were quote unquote more accurate. And there's nothing I can do about that. That's just Arma.
Sweet. I'm gonna do mine now. Was fun. Did good. Barb has different opinions. Oh well.
Yeah, he does.
I'll be honest, the only person I ever heard on 50, like to an extent of actually communicating with people, was Iopus. I don't think I heard from Karn like at all. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Cool. Dulta.
Charlie not here? No, you were.
Charlie just fucking went.
Yeah, it seemed fine. And we overextended. We had cleared objective 4 on the second island, and then as we left, I think Kurek must have come in and one squad for another squad. No complaints really.
Alright, open debrief, I'll be right back. Alright, so, since the next stop is not going to be for another hour and 15 minutes, I'm going to take a break. We'll be back in that time. T3 op, boat sabotage, it's going to be a cool mission. I'm letting them all bring guests too. And Barbarian, thanks for giving Ramirez a sub. I hope you're invited to the tier 3 ops and it goes better, since apparently you didn't like that one. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. See you in a bit.